everyone. Hello. Long time no see. Thank you so much for being here. If this is the first time you're here, subscribe and stay. Watch this video till the end, because as you saw in the title, it's a very interesting subject. It's something I want to achieve, something everyone wants to achieve. So watch till the end and follow the idea that we are giving here. For those who are here for the first time, so this channel, this space is called Being a Woman with Marie Mweze. It's a space where we talk about women and their issues. We discuss about what women like, what they don't like, what they appreciate or not, what are their issues, what do they face, what's their hopes, what's their dreams. We talk about many things. So please subscribe to this channel so that you can be notified when we upload new content. So for this video, stay till the end and find out what to do to become successful. That's our today's topic. Becoming successful is really relative. It depends on one person or another. That's because we all have different definitions of successful. If maybe for me, becoming a successful woman can mean becoming wealthy. For someone else, it can be being like a successful businesswoman. For another one, it can be being a good professor, being a good teacher. So it's really relative. It depends on one person and another. But the common factor here is that we all need to be successful in something. Because you want to succeed, you want to do it right, and there are fruits you want to see someday that you will see and say like, wow, I really did great. And we all want to reach a certain level in life. There is a road to that. You don't just sleep today and wake up tomorrow as a successful mother or a successful businesswoman or a successful, I don't know, professor or anything. It's really a journey. It can be long or short. It can be quick or very slow, but it's a journey. And we need to know what to do in order to achieve our success, no matter what is it. That's why I came up with this subject today, because I also am on my road to becoming a successful woman with my own definition of what I want to achieve, of what I want to do, or what I want to get. But I just understood that we need so much work for that. The work might be simple or it might be harder. It's just depend on how everyone takes it. And so today we will talk about the first step of becoming a successful woman. I mean, we all want to become successful, but some of us don't know what to do in order to become successful. What to do in order to achieve that dream you have or that dream I have. Step number one of being a successful woman is to know yourself. Because you cannot do anything if you don't know who you are. You cannot do anything if you don't know what you want. You can't do anything if you don't know where you are going. What do you have? What weapons you have in your hands? What you don't have? What are your shortcomings? What are your strengths? You need to know yourself in order to do what's good for yourself and to avoid what's not good for yourself. And you need to know yourself in order to even know what you really want. Because some people say, I want to become successful, but they don't know what that successful means in their lives. You have to know it before starting anything, you know. Because if you start things without knowing who you really are or what you really want, it's just a waste of time and a waste of energy and maybe a waste of resource. So what to do in order to know yourself? I collected like few questions you should be able to answer. Questions that concern you. Questions on you. Questions about you that you should be able to answer. And if you can provide answers to these questions, that means at least you know who you are and you know where you're going, and maybe you know how you will go there, because you know who you are, you know yourself. So some of these questions are the following. First of all, who are you? This question sounds simple. Who are you? I'm Marie Mweze, I'm from Congo. Okay, but who are you? I'm a woman. Okay, but who are you? I'm a black woman. Yeah, we can see that, but who are you? See? The question, who are you, is not just these physical characteristics. When we ask, who are you, it means the inner you. Of course, these physical characteristics are parts of the you, but they're not all about you, right? The important things about you are those that are not physical, those that are unseen, and those that you have to discover yourself and present yourself to others, such as the you, the only you know, and your environment will take you just as you present yourself. You see that? So you need to know who you really are, your true self, the true you, the you that we don't see, maybe, the you that you only know. You really know that I am this. You need to know who you are. It's very important. Secondly, you just need to know how to describe yourself. If you know who you are, you learn now how to describe yourself, because as you're describing yourself, you're learning again. You keep learning who you are. What are you passionate about? What do you like? What makes you happy? What makes you feel grateful? What makes you feel stressful? Know these small things that we consider being small, but we just let pass. We just let them pass. We just let go of many things that are really important. It's very important to know who you really are. You need to know what are your values. What do you value the most? Some people value money the most. Some people value respect. Some people value confidence. Some people value strength. So you just know what you value the most, what matters to you, right? Because these are so many questions, or maybe I'm gonna add them at the end of the video. There are many questions, and please, when you're watching this video, at the end, when you see this questions list, try to pause the video and answer one by one. So there's this another question is, do you love yourself? This is a very important question for women, especially African women. Most of us don't know how to love ourselves. When you're young, when you're a little girl, you're living for, I don't know for what, for your dad or for your family, I don't know. When you get married, you start living for your husband and your children, and you see that a girl or African woman doesn't have time to love herself. It's caring for you as much as you care about people around you. It's just being like to understand yourself as much as you understand other people. To care. You see, you need to care about you. You are also precious as much as your children are, as much as your husband is, as much as your in-laws are. You are also valuable. You're precious, and you need care. And that care can or cannot come from outside. It can come just from you. Family is important, but you are also important. Family matters, but you matter also. Family is precious, but you also are precious. So learn to love you. We all know how African parents are. I mean, how African in-laws are, or husbands, those typical husbands. The way they consider women, they don't take enough time to really love them for who they are. They just love them for what they do. You will see a husband who has never say thank you to the wife. And the only time he will say thank you is when the wife had a baby. I've seen those kind of husbands so many times. So many times. The only time he will say thank you is when the wife had a baby, and he will be like, thank you for giving me a child. Thank you for giving me a kid. Thank you for giving me a child. And time will pass, it will pass. He will never say thank you for anything you do. And the only time he will say thank you again is when you have another baby. He's not appreciating who you are, but he's just appreciating what you are doing for him. You should learn to appreciate yourself, to love yourself too, and to take care of yourself as a human being. If you have 1 year left to live, what would you do? This question leads us to do what's important, like what matters, not doing just anything that comes. You need to know what you do. It helps you to stay focused. What are your biggest goals and dreams? Is there anything stopping you from pursuing them? Why? And how can you address these factors? Are you putting any part of your life on hold? Why? How can you make your life more meaningful starting today? What is one thing you're going to do differently after watching this video? What is one thing you are going to do differently after watching this video? So these are just some of the questions I got from online, from the internet. As I said before, I'll just write the back of the video, like at the very end of the video, I'll just write all of them, and please take the time to read all of them and try to answer them. And I'm sure that it will help you know yourself a little bit more, and maybe it will help you change in a positive way. So this will be all for today. I know this video is already long, but I'm sorry. There are just so many things to talk about. And after watching this video, if there's a question that really impressed you, you can just mention it in the comment, and we'll talk about other things later. Thank you so much for watching, and let me say it once again, if you are here for the first time, don't go without subscribing to this channel, and stay around. From now on, things are gonna be interesting. See you guys. Bye bye.